Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name Muhammad Rizky Restu Anugrah. I'm from Hajj and Umrah Management Class B. I'm here because your spirit guide world explain the manner of Umrah. Good. The first is to perform the Umrah. The first thing to do is Miqat. Miqat is where to wear ihram and where you intend to umrah, called man akin of sheer start. Miqat can be done in Medina, which is the Al-Bir Mosque, or at Mecca and Jeddah. Start at the King Abdul Aziz International Airport. When Miqat, men should be wearing special clothes for their umrah and hajj called ihram. A man is no longer allowed to wear footwear with his eyes closed, with no stitched clothes and no head covering. Women have to close the veil and only show the flames and face. After wearing the clothes of ihram, the umrah worshipper were forbidden to do the prescribed thing as to the ban when the umrah include. Men were forbidden to wear normal clothing, to wear footwear covering the ankle, to keep their head covered with patchy caps, and so forth. For women, no gloves, no face covering. For men and women, it is forbidden to wear wen, to shave or the remove hair, to the forbidden to hunt or kill animal, to marry or to court woman for marriage, love or intimate, to abuse, to argue, to coursework, to cut off the flank around Mecca. Then intending to do religious service by reading the following reading of Umrah: Labbaik Allahumma umratan. To finish Miqat, go starting to the Grand Mosque and execute the mosque on the count of 2. On the way, it was encouraged to increase the reading of a talbiyah sentence. The was always pronounced for the Prophet when Umrah and Hajj. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la syarika laka labbaik, innal hamda wan ni'mata laka wal mulk la syarika la. The end of the theme reading talbiyah is about to start my tawaf. To following prayer, worshipper on over a circumambulation of the Kaabah, traveling about 7 times. On entering the Grand Mosque, it was suggested to say a prayer: Bismillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah, Allahumma ftahli abwaba rahmatika. I came down and made my tawaf. The fountain is towing out from a straight line between the door of the Kaabah and the green light sing on the Mosque super floor. 4. Hijri Ismail finish tawaf. Worshipper can pray in Hijri Ismail. They half circle area in front of the Ka'bah. When praying there, the reward will be as much as praying in the Ka'bah. Masjid first reading of Al-Fatihah is followed by reading the letter of Al-Kafirun. Rakaat second reading of Al-Fatihah is followed by reading the letter of Al-Fatihah. 5. Sa'i running towed to hills becomes the next activity. The worshipper would walk or run small from Safa hill to Marwah hill 7 times. 6. At the last lap, the worshipper will do the superstition or cut hair. Worshipper are gonna cut their hair on the hill. By doing the tahallul, it's already resort to the ordinance and the sequence of the Umrah. And then I will explain the two tour destinations that exist in Madinah. 1. Nabawi Mosque. The Nabawi Mosque become one of the most important mosque in Madinah because it was built directly by the last Muslim for Prophet Muhammad SAW. In this mosque complex was also the Prophet Muhammad SAW, and some of his relatives were buried. The Nabawi Mosque is included in the three most important mosque of Islam after the Haram Masjidil in Mecca and the Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem. So no wonder pilgrims and Umrah stopped by before returning to their own countries. 2. Quba Mosque, built in 1 Hijriyah by the Prophet Muhammad. The Quba Mosque was one of the historic mosques that existed in the city of Madinah. The Prophet of Quba were the first to welcome the presence of the then emigrant Prophet Muhammad to Madinah. The Prophet Muhammad asked to visit the Quba Mosque every Saturday to complete prayer. Little wonder that up to this day Quba Mosque is still visited as one of the pilgrimage cities, as special on Saturday. Mungkin itu yang saya dapat sampaikan. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.